Hello, welcome to Endurance Explorer episode 15, I believe. And this week we are having a little adventure today. I'm drenched. That's what we need. Me and Andy, who I run the Cumbrian away with earlier in the year, if you've watched that video. If not, do. We are going to take on a bit of the coast to coast path. So we've had this weekend planned in for a while. We're supposed to do the West Highland way, but due to logistics and I've got a bit of a hip niggle, so I didn't want to be too far away from home in case anything does go wrong. But we had the weekend booked in. We love an adventure, so we won't cancel it. We've just changed the plan and made it 2 day instead of a 1. So we're going to do the Alfred Wainwright coast to coast route from St Bees in Whitehaven to Kirkby Stephen over 2 days, like I said. So we're stopping at the YHA in Helvellyn in the middle. So 44 miles day 1, about 40 day 2. So about 90 miles, you know, with detours and stopping at shops and stuff. So yeah, 90 miles over 2 days, good chunk. So here we go, eh? So I'm all packed up and ready to go. Kit to carry, all my kit to take. It's like I'm moving out. A big little checklist. Knocked up 8 of my favourite white bread jam sandwiches for my fuel, and then jumped in the car and drove up the A1 from Leeds up to Kirkby Stephen and parked in the free car park there. I've drove up here Thursday night straight from work. We've got a little free car park, which is spot on. So we're leaving the car here. Andy is on his way to pick me up now, and I'm stopping at his tonight. And we're getting the train. He lives Southern Lakeland, so not far from Cark and Cartmel. So we're getting the train from there, Cark, up to St Bees in the morning, about 6:15 I think, which should set us off about 8 AM tomorrow morning. And that is the logistics side. Yeah, we're gonna, and then we'll run back here. When we get back to the car, I will drop Andy back at home, and then I'll go home on Saturday night. So yeah, that took some planning, but we got there. So yeah, come along. The weather looks wild, it always does on our adventures, so it should be some good fun. Just Andy's now. He picked me up from Kirkby Stephen, and I came over here, just smashed a pizza, carved up for tomorrow. Come up to bed now. I'm gonna charge my phone and my watch, get some kip. We're up at 5 to nip and get the train. So I'll see everybody tomorrow for 44 miles of fun.
Do you hear me start the wind?
Yeah. So we've just got to Cark. It is 6:05 in the morning. Our train is at 15:15 up to St Bees. It's actually not that cold. It's quite a nice morning, but it's supposed to get worse. Andy's raring to go. So we got off train at St Bees. We've had a little jog down warm up to the start of the coast to coast way. So we're just on the seafront. St Bees. It's a bit choppy today, it's a bit windy, but here we are, the start of the coast to coast walk. Stop. 45 miles to go today, let's do it. Yeah, lovely, isn't it? This is how windy it is. There's just all foam from the sea blowing up. It's like snow. About an hour up the coast there. We're just hugging the coastline, now we're turning inland and starting to make his way across the Lake District. We're now inland, the wind's calmed down a little bit, still strong but not as bad as when we're on the coast. You can see the lakes in the distance, got some M climbs to do. Not a bad day so far, we're dry. Just had to have a quick decoat because it's getting a bit warm when the wind's not about and we don't want to be sweating out all those electrolytes this early. Just ticked over 8 miles. Started to make some tracks east. Just come to 10 miles and thought we had his first climb, but there's a bit of a diversion in for forestry work, so we're just following that now. But over this hill we should be then on Ennerdale water, which looks like a nice stretch. But yeah, moving well, we're doing just over 5 miles an hour. It's quite a good pace before we hit the hills. Just coming up to Ennerdale, not to be confused with Ennerdale. We're on a diversion now though, so we've got a couple of miles of road unfortunately, but can't do all about it, so I'm going to get a little run on and get around this road as quick as we can. So we should have come down there, but diversion's took us round. We've come down the road. We're just going to Ennerdale Bridge now. We're back on the route. Woo! Hey. We stopped at a little shop in Ennerdale Bridge, The Gather. Just taking a chance to fill up his water bottles. Andy's nipped in and got some water bottles, and just taking advantage of a little jam sandwich break. We both underestimated Ennerdale water. It's a bit more technical than we imagined. Not quite the jogging round we wanted, but we're moving. But you do get them views. Looks like we've come to the end of Ennerdale. Nice. Tough 3 mile stretch that, bouldery, technical, not really getting a rhythm, but looks like we've gone to a nice decent path now. We've got a climb coming soon, so we can slow down a bit and get poles out. Back sail, 4.5 miles. Oh yeah. Hello. Hello.
Just walking the pigs.
You just start walking pigs, or?
Yeah.
Just what you do.
Yeah.
Perfect. Hello. Good. Wow. You've got Great Gable, Green Gable, Kirkfell. That's the lake for the ball. You drop down into Ennerdale Pass, which is where we're going. Bit of shelter for 5 out of that howling wind. YHA Black Sail. Little self-catering gaff, look. Medicine and brew, and if you need to, cookie tea. Absolutely brilliant. Just gonna have a quick jam sarnie. Quick pick me up before this big climb. Woo! Must be. We go over to Ennerdale Pass now, don't we?
Where's Honester at? Honester, Hawes. It's got to be here, isn't it? Honester Pass.
There you go.
So must be cutting over here.
Jam sarnie. Got a mild problem that my poles won't open, they've seized up. That's a problem when you don't use them that much, but looks like I'm doing the climbs without the poles. No prob. We've wrapped up. It is blowing a hoolie out there and the rain started. We've done pretty well. About 4.5 hours in and we've not had any, so it is here. And it sounds brutal out there, and we've got to go over Ennerdale Pass now, up to Ennerdale Pass now, so wish us luck. Away we go. Lovely. Up we go!
That's the first time in the day we've gone to do that far.
Oh. Yeah. It's a tad damp now. Oh, the wind has come down there. We're just dropping into Ennerdale Pass now. Oh. Here he comes. Feet are wet, shorts are wet. I'm wet. Quick stop at Ennerdale for a drink refill. Really apt on the floor. Smiling. They are sodden. Yeah, that's it. We've just ticked over 31 miles. We're about 7 hours in, just under. Whew. It's we're on another long slog climb now. The rain has stopped, thankfully, even though we got drenched for a good 2 hours. The wind's still there, but it's not cold. We're just on a nice climb up, which is hard work without my poles. Andy is flying. Nice clear valley now. Big climb. You can just see Grasmere in the distance. We're just heading to the top of Helm Crag. Well, that rock there, and then it's a steep drop down to Dunmail Raise. And we're going to climb up to Gravesdale Tarn, drop down to Youth Hostel. We're about 36 miles in, under 10 to go. It's getting dark, so head torches on soon. Whew, I'm excited for my warmer room and a nice bit of something to eat. Yeah, tough day. That is a horrible start for a long distance race like Northern Traverse, but at least you get rubbish out of the way early. Helm Crag, baby. Oh, that has been a difficult section. Head torches on now. It's getting dark. Whew. Safety first. We're just crossing Dunmail Raise, and that is going to be the start of our last climb. It's a good old stint though, it's about 2 miles long. We get up there and we'll have about 5 miles down to the YHA. We're both pretty tired now. Ready for some food, ready for some bed. Oh, we just come down off from Gravesdale Tarn. That was absolutely brutal. Massive gale force winds blowing us down the hill, which you don't need when you've got 40 miles in your legs. But final stretch now, on his way to the Youth Hostel. It's about 2 miles. We are both absolutely cooked. Oh. Andy?
I bet. Fun up there, wasn't it?
Oh god. Sketchy. Worth it for that. We have gone past 4 Youth Hostels today, but finally we're at ours. After 11.5 hours of pure graft. What a day. Get us some food. Chef, get them bloody chips in, lad. What a day. Oh, yes.
Oh, I can see the chef whipping up some chips.
Oh, that's what we need. It's got a drying room. What a godsend. We are just taking full advantage of the Youth Hostel drying room. We are soaked to the bone. Just hanging our clothes up tomorrow. We've ordered us food. Burger, drink, onion rings. Happy, Andy? They've only gone and got a vegan chocolate cake. What a win. Oh. We've just got into bed. It is 9:15. It's been a long day, that. Very tough running. The first 4 hours were good, but then it just... well, hell broke loose. Wind, rain, massive climbs, technical, really tough downhills. But we smashed it. We just smashed a 2-course meal with some side of onion rings. Just what we needed. We had a shower, all the stuff's in drying room, getting dry. We're just charging his appliances for tomorrow. Now it's bedtime, so we'll see you tomorrow for day 2. Thanks. Morning, everybody. It is Saturday, the 1st of November, and we're doing day 2. It's absolute carnage in here at the minute. Look at the state of this. It's like a teenage boy's room. We're just getting ready. We've been down to the drying room and got all the stuff. Everything's dry, which is absolutely quality, but apart from my trainers. But I've just thrown them on top of the radiator for the next 45 minutes before we go. But they're going to get wet anyway, so who cares? Everything else is dry, and I'm not having to put wet gear back on this morning, so that's a bonus. So now we're just getting the stuff ready, getting tailwinds into us waters, you know, getting ready and charging. There's last bits of stuff, so I've got my torch on charge from last night, and yeah, just throwing his my tailwind in my bottles. I'm going to carry 3 today, so 2 tailwind, 1 water. Just because I didn't drink enough yesterday, I didn't eat enough yesterday, so I need to remind myself today. We've got a massive climb to start today, so that'll be fun. Wake the legs up. But yes, finish getting ready and see you soon. We are booked in for breakfast at about 7:20, so just waiting for that now. Come down, we've got the cooked breakfast. Get some calories in before it starts. Should be fun up the first climb. So it's 8 o'clock, we're just about to leave for day 2. It is absolutely pissing it down. Of course it is. Look at the state. So 38 miles ahead today, back to Kirkby Stephen in the car. It's going to be a wet one. We have a massive climb to start up Kidsy Pike, if you know it. It's about 800 metres. That's a long old slog to start, and then we get a nice, relatively flattish route after that compared to yesterday. So let's hope we get moving. Get them legs woke up. We just smashed a cooked breakfast each, so that might see that again halfway up this climb. Here we go. Might be pushing it down, but the lake's still showing her beauty. Look at that. So the climb, I was saying, is Kidsy Pike, which is up here. Absolute beast of a bit of rock.
if you can see that because they're quite far, but like a deer there, look. Massive stag in the middle of them. Got horns on that fella. Wow. Cut them all. Incredible. It goes down there, look. This is this. Weather's not though. It is sketchy up here. Can't wait to get down. Big Milesy. Plodding on. Stacked it. Just that ridge line to go. Across there. That's Kidsy. Drop down. Hopefully weather's a bit better down there. I'm drenched. Look forward to getting a bit of a run on and getting dry, but every step's been an absolute slog up here. Kidsy Pike, baby! Woo! That is the biggest climb and the last climb of the day. Thank God, because we are knackered. So, the route down is there. And we come off nose of there. As you can see from Clag Haweswater's down there. Follow that then for 4 miles. Make us way towards Shap. Big Andy's just battling up with his paws, look. Oh, that has been an awakening start to the day. But we have done it. There's another lunatic on his way up here. Yeah, go on there. For the first time in over a day, the sun has graced us with his presence. Just. Oh! What a descent! It's a quad shredder! Where's Andy? He's coming. Just been there. So we're down off Kidsy Pike, thankfully. Or a straight 800 metre drop off. Andy has suffered down the old descent. He's back on his feet. So about 10 miles in, just ticked over 10 miles. We've got 4 miles now down the side of Haweswater. We're doing the length of this. Making his way to Shap, where it's quite a built up little place, so we're going to get some supplies, fill his bottles up, might even get a can of Coke. Woo! Yeah, so under 30 miles to go. Let's do it. Sun's out now. Look at that. What a change. We've had a quick strip off. The old waterproof's off, so we're not boiling and bagging. Get force on that. Some rain come off the mountains over the last 24 hours. And that is the Haweswater section finished. 4 mile stretch down there, made some good time. And now we're moving towards Shap. Through some lovely wood, very autumnal. Leaving the Lake District behind. Ooh. Onto some muddy fields. Yay. Bye lakes. Some bees, 56 miles that way. Thankfully I don't have to go all the way to Robin Hood's Bay. Whew. Shap Abbey, looking beautiful in the sun. Oh. Means we can't be too far from Shap. I'm just going to Shap village centre, probably the most built up place we've been since Ennerdale yesterday. We're going to grab a bottle of Coke each, a bit of a snack, refuel, and another a good place if you're doing it in stages. It's a decent place to stop, or a decent place to get some fuel. Loaded ambulance. Nice little pit stop in Shap. We've got a can of Coke, chocky bar, packet of crisps. We've got a little bit cold sat there, so we've thrown his windproofs back on and we're back on the road. We're back going. We've got under 20 miles to go. Shap is the official end of the Lake District, so the first sign with Kirkby Stephen on. Maybe not the number we wanted, but we're on the way. Up and over the M6. In the distance there you can see the worst hills ever where the golf ball is. Great Dunfell, across the Crossfell. Me and Andy have climbed Crossfell together about 4 times now, and each time it's been worse than the last. The Howgill's looking good in the distance. This is pretty much our reality now for the next 15 or so miles. Just rolling hills, rolling fields, the feet are moving. This fella's keeping a close eye on us. Hello. Not so bothered. We have just ticked over the marathon mark. So for the last 2 days we are going over a 26.2. We're just under 7 hours. So we've got about 12 miles left now. The rate we're going at, what we've been doing for about 4 hours, should be at the car in about 3 hours, but Leeds are about to kick off, so that could ruin his day a little bit. My legs are feeling every style now. Every time I go over them I feel like I'm about to cramp up. Oh, tender. Feel after feel.
Oh, what's your name? Oh, what's your name? Oh, yes.
Yes.
Oh, yes, I'm good. Oh, go on then.
Come on. Yes. Woo! Hello! Go on. These have pretty much been the ground conditions for the last 4 hours. Just can't get in a strong rhythm. Feet are always wet, muddy, slippery, hard work. But 8 miles to go. Oh, you've no idea how tempting that is. I have my sleeping bag now. Instead, got about 5 miles left that way. And the sun is going down on day 2. What a sight. Going down to Ennerdale Bridge. Just ticked over 34 miles. A rapid of 13 minute. That means there's only 4 miles left. We're moving at 13 minute miles. We're going to be there in under an hour. Oh yeah, boy. Well, this little blader at Ennerdale Bridge is telling me 3 3/4 miles. Now I hope it's right. That 0.25 makes all the difference when every inch of your body is in agony. We've just done the last sting in the tail, a little climb up, and we're pretty much just a gradual downhill now to Kirkby Stephen. We think we've got about 3.5 miles left, but we're not 100% sure. Could be 4. We're just trying to cheer us up. Got us head torches and as windproof's on, sun's gone down. Got cold quick, and going downhill it's hard to keep your heat. So windproof's on, head torch on. Let's see if we can do it in under an hour.
Send it home.
Let's send it home. Leads are 3-0 down.
Of course they are.
Down there.
Go reaction shot.
Any flying nut style.
Gonna regret that in a minute.
It's 2 miles. 37 miles in. We've come across a little problem. Go on, chap. Come on. The first signs of Kirkby Stephen ahead, and lights from our house. First thing of civilization we've seen for a long time. Oh, nearly there, folks. It's a glamorous finish running down the back alleys of Kirkby Stephen. Oh, and we've done it. We've arrived in the glamorous pitch black car park of Kirkby Stephen. 38 miles and 6,000 feet today. Brings our total to about 83 miles and 16,000 feet over 2 days.
Yeah.
Well done, pal.
Legs are feeling every
Proud
day.
of us. That has been tough. Do not underestimate the coast to coast route. That is a vital lesson from this weekend. We've done it. Time to get changed and get home. Beauty. There he is, little Sven. Left him there 2 nights ago. And he's here, ready to take us home.
I've just got home. It's 9:45 after dropping Andy off and charging the car on the way home and smashing a Burger King. Yeah, I've just got in. So I'm off to get a shower and I'm off to crawl into my bed because I'm absolutely goosed. And we'll do a little debrief and a rundown of the last 2 days tomorrow. A little debrief on the last couple of days then. So the run from St Bees to Kirkby Stephen, that is the first 83 miles of the Northern Traverse. If you're doing that race, it's all of the Lakes Traverse. It was tough, really tough. That is a tough start to a long race. So from St Bees to Ennerdale, it's runnable, that's okay. You get some good time in bank there and, you know, make some hay while the sun shines, as they say. Once you're at Ennerdale, the bit around the lake's a bit technical, it's tricky, not really a place to get up much speeder than your climbs start. The tricky climbs and the trickier descents, I'd say. There's no moving fast down them descents, especially the one into like Dunmail Raise. Yeah, they're tricky. So it's not a place for speed. It's a place that is a the lakes bit is get through it, survive it, look after your legs, fuel yourself properly, and then after that, so from Shap, once we got to Shap onwards, it were runnable. You know, it's undulating fields, it's up, down. It's a bit monotonous, to be honest with you, but it's a good time just to get in a rhythm, get in a zone, maybe stick your earphones in and just get across them fields. I would recommend filling up at Shap. There's nothing in that field. There's no outdoor tap. There's no water source you really want to be drinking from. I won't even trust like my filter bottle. It's all like it's running through farmland. There's a lot of cows about, a lot of sheep about. So I'd get some bottles of water. There's a shop at Shap. There's a chippy at Shap. There's plenty there. So get yourself some snacks. Fill your water bottles up and get yourself an emergency can of Coke like we did. And just have enough for, it's 20 mile. So, I don't know, relative to your pace. It took us a few hours so make sure you've got enough on you. And when you get to Kirkby Stephen, then it's built up. So there's a co-op, there's plenty of time, plenty of cafes and that, depending on what time you get there. But that's for you to fit into your race plan. So yeah, it's not to be underestimated. It's a very tough start, but loved it. Gorgeous views, even though we didn't get the weather. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you got some out of it. Ask any questions you want in comments. I'm happy to answer any if you're going on that route this year. I'm going to finish with some words of wisdom, however cheesy that is. It's just to say, go out there and do that adventure. You're never going to be 100% fit, so don't wait to be. Don't wait for that weather window. You're never going to get it. It's either going to be too hot, too windy, too rainy. You know, it's never going to be the right circumstance in your life. Sometimes you've just got to shoe it in. But you won't regret it. You know, I want 100% fit. The weather were absolutely awful. I'm busy as all at the minute, but I squeezed it in. I've made 2 fantastic days and memories. I've loved it. So, yeah, it's just a reminder. Get out there. Don't matter how big or small that adventure is. Get some in. It's so vital for your mental health. It's vital for, obviously, your physical health. And what a great time I've had. So, yeah, I hope you've enjoyed it. Like, subscribe, comment, share it with your pals. If you've got any questions about the coast-to-coast route, just give me an ask. I've now sent these to Richmond. I'm looking forward to doing the rest of it. And then hopefully we'll do it in a winner soon. See you soon, guys.